This gameplay was brought to you by Cushion Push Pop. More cushion for the pushin'. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shuran1014 here with another gameplay for you. Another Tivuempire gameplay. That is correct. Bring out the maple syrup and Canadian bacon. It is time to lavish yourself in maple leaves. The Canadian Slayer is on move. This is a 3 vs 3 on a ground. It is also featuring myself and Leroy Jenkins. However, I am outstaged in this game, and this upsets me. Hey guys, Tivu is like, I don't know. He's like a, he's fucking crazy is what he is. I don't understand him, except for he has the same issue I have with bouncing Betties. I love the idea of bouncing Betty. I think she would be beautiful. However, she comes up and just plasters your face, and not in a good way. It's not like, 11 o'clock on Cinemax type of way. It's in, the whole, you're not going to get back up type of way. So, yeah. But anyway, in this game, our opponents are the cave dwellers. Yep. They're like a bunch of little Afghanis in this game, and it really drove us crazy because they just sit back there in the corner. If you've played Face Off, you've noticed that people just, if they're terrible at this game or don't know what the hell they're doing, they love the cave. So evidently, the U.S. should have got, Tivu instead of the SEALs to go after Osama to begin with, because Tivu gets in the cave and is able to take him out very easily. He starts off this game and he gets like 4 deaths, like right at the beginning. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? Shuran's going to beat me, because, I always try to beat him. And then all of a sudden, I don't know. It's like it was meant to be. Kind of like, because he's Canadian, it's kind of like how he's meant to have ice skates. I think like when, a normal Canadian birth is like, all right, hey dad, you want to cut the umbilical cord? He's like, oh, okay, yeah, absolutely, cut the umbilical cord. All right, now for the important part, do you want to size him for ice skates? Because like it's all you ever see. So he basically wins the gold medal here without skates, or he might have been playing with skates. I don't know, but he just goes insane. Like when we run these games, when we run a ground, I'm gonna give you guys some tips for these face-offs, because right now you see a lot of people, they try to run their high kill streaks, and there's never any kill streaks running in the game. But if you're a guy that likes to run assault, run a low kill streak like Tivu's doing here. He's doing a UAV, a care package, and a predator missile. That's smart. See, that is why Canada only wins in the Olympics for things that involve ice skates. Did you see that failed jump right there? Look at this. You see him stop? He hesitated. He was like, I gotta get there. I gotta do it. Because he knows I'm going to talk shit about him. So, but, I mean, you guys, when you're playing this game mode, you want to run your low kill streaks. You want to be aggressive, because the spawns are so fucking crazy. It doesn't matter. If you're a guy that sits back and snipes, guess what? Somebody's still going to spawn behind your dumbass. Because it's the spawns I can closely relate to free-for-all. And I do cover a lot of free-for-all, because that's probably my favorite game mode when my boys aren't on. But the spawns are always real insane in that kind of game mode. And, so, you could be standing there on one side, all of a sudden dude's going to spawn up right behind you, he's going to give you a little taint tickle, and, you're done. And it's really frustrating, but the game mode's awesome. I really like it. If you get a good team in there and you're facing off against another good team, the games are really exciting. And we've had quite a few games run down to the wire, because it's a real popular clan event. Clans like to get in here and run their 3 vs 3s and 2 vs 2s and all that shit. The 1 vs 1s, I've been debating starting a series, because the 1 vs 1s are fucking hilarious. I have yet to get in a 1 vs 1 kill where I get past 6 kills, because then they just quit. Like, everybody just quits really fast in those game modes, and it's fucking insane. I don't even know why they have the 1 vs 1. I guess it's just for the little quick scoping guys and shit like that. You see that? That's Canadian aim right there. I don't know what the hell TV was doing right there, but it was not hitting the guy. But anyway, so you got the care packages on this map's real easy. You notice he always likes to throw it to one end of the map. He doesn't typically throw it to the middle. Right there he does, because we're kind of pushed up. I think I was up on the caves, and they're pushing in on that Connex. They kept trying to take out that sentry gun, which they were failing way worse than Tivu at jumping up on top of that thing. So, and honestly, like, people in this game, if you're not aggressive on the map or ground, then you're gonna lose, because everybody will either hide back in that one spot, or they'll hide inside the little ship there, and they're really easy to pick off. They think they're all hidden and shit, but no, they're not hidden. Everybody can see exactly what the fuck they're doing, and it's stupid. Like this guy. Oh, Tivu, I think, kills himself here in a moment with his own IMS, which is like one of those kill streaks. Like, I like that IMSs. They do a lot of damage. You just got to get people to, walk by the fucking thing. And unfortunately, it's half the size of the map when you put it down. So that can be pretty frustrating. And you see him picking up the sniper. You're going to see like the most fail quick scope in the world right here. Check this out. And no. Okay, just spray. Me and Tivo are pretty much fucking hideous at sniping. We occasionally pick them up and we'll attempt to do it, but no, it doesn't work out for us. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, please subscribe, like, favorite, and share it out there. Leave me some comments. I always like feedback. And if you watch any of my previous videos, I always answer to my comments. And I got a few series in mind coming up, so stay tuned. Take care. I'm out.